what is up with Twitter? You know, talking about tweeting, tweet. I'm not talking about the kind of tweets I get out of my bird feeder because I get plenty of those. So, what Twitter is, it's like a big giant chat room. So why do people use Twitter? Is it just to find out what Oprah had for lunch? No. What Twitter is you only have 140 characters to talk about something, and you're just chatting with other people, and these people, they're called your followers. So, you know, you just set something out there, and 140 characters is not much, barely enough time to talk about my delicious pastrami sandwich I had the other day, but that's beside the point. So what you want to do with Twitter is you want to use it for your business. You know, you don't necessarily need to know what MC Hammer is doing tomorrow night, which, by the way, he's not going out with me. I've got Bunko. So, you know, you just want to use it for your business to drive traffic. And I'm not talking again about the traffic on I-25. Whoa, let me tell you, that's bad traffic. You want good traffic for your website. So how do we do that? We start building relationships with Twitter. You know, you sign up, and let me go through a little bit of the sign-up process, because I think signing up for your business is key. And what you want to do is you want to first sign up for an account. And you may or may not use your full name that they say. They've got two kind of names there. The full name and then the username. So what's the difference between those, huh? What's up with the two names? Well, the full name could be like your own name. And that doesn't have to be original. And that could be how people find you. Like if they want to find Grandma Mary, I'm on there as Grandma Mary as my full name. But the username is what you want to have that's kind of maybe part of your business. You want to maybe have that kind of explaining your business a little bit, or having some keywords in there, like say you're a realtor or something like that. You want to maybe put the word realtor in there, that type of thing, so people kind of know what you're about just from your username perhaps. I've got in my username, I've got Grandma Mary Show. So people know what I'm about. I'm doing a show and I'm Grandma Mary. So once you get the full name and the username, and again, like I said, the username has to be unique. No one else is going to have it. And that's going to be what you have next to every little tweet. And the tweet, again, is the 140 characters. You know, may or may not be about pastrami. You choose. So then what you're going to do is you're going to fill out your bio. And that's kind of important. That's under the settings tab. So you fill out your bio, and that is where you're putting in the keywords for how people are going to find you and your business. So again, if you're a realtor, that type of thing, maybe you're a coach or something like that, you're going to put that stuff in your bio. So you want to say all your interests to get people to follow you and that kind of thing. And then you also have your line for your website in there. And that's what people will be able to click on to go through and drive in the traffic. So we want to just have the best website that you want in there. And then you want to upload a little picture, an avatar as they call them. So, you know, and it's actually very, very tiny picture. So you kind of got to get real close to the camera so people can see your face and they want to be able to look at you. So get in close and make sure that your avatar is. You may actually want to have a business logo, but I like the pictures because people like to see who they're interacting with, that type of thing. So you know, then you get the avatar, you got the bio, you got the website, and now you're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to start tweeting. But why do you tweet? Who's out there? You got to have some followers first. So find some people to follow. This is how you do it. You can use the search feature that's on Twitter. If you go to Twitter, it says search, Twitter search. And you can click on that. But you're going to just be able to mostly put people's names in there and that type of thing. It searches by name, and it may not find people. A better way to search is if you go to search.twitter.com. And if you go to that function, then you're going to be able to search on keywords, and you're going to be able to find some people to follow that way. So you start following people. So it lists, once you search on some keywords, it'll list a bunch of people with that information in their bio or their username or that type of thing. And you start clicking on follow. Follow, 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 follow. You kind of feel like a sheep, but that's okay. Because what's going to happen then is people are going to follow you back. They're going to look at you and they'll say, this person looks interesting. And they'll follow you back. And when you get a follower, you'll get an email saying you've got a follower. It's kind of exciting. It's like your birthday or something. And so you check out that follower, see if you want to follow them. So you follow them, and then all of a sudden you got friends, you got people, you got tweeple, as they call them. So then you got some tweeps or some tweeple, whatever kind of thing you want to call them. And you start chatting with them. You start putting out updates, but you don't want to be spammy about it. Don't be spammy. Don't just start saying, check out my website, check out my website, check out my website. Because then people say, whoa, unfollow. I don't want to talk to that woman. She's crazy. She just doesn't have anything good to say. You want to add value. So add some value in the Twitterverse. That's what they call it. It's a whole new language you gotta learn to speak. Yeah. So the Twitterverse is the whole conglomeration of Twitter followers, Twitter people. And so you want to add value to these people and look at their websites and comment on them. And then what happens? They go and look at your website. And then all of a sudden maybe they find something interesting on there. So you're driving the traffic. And maybe another thing you can do to be valuable is retweet. And the way you retweet is when someone tweets something, you just copy it right off of your Twitter page. You just hit copy, and then copy it, and then put it up into your little area where you are going to tweet your thing, and then make sure you put the person's name in there. So you put the @ symbol to tweet to someone, you put the @ symbol, and you put their Twitter name, and then right in front of that, you put an RT to retweet. And that's exactly what they say. And then what's happening is you're tweeting it to your people. And people like that because you're advertising something that they had. And they think, well, that person was so nice by retweeting. I might retweet their website. So you're adding some value. That's what you want to do in Twitter, and to build these relationships, making friends. Don't be spammy, and just have fun with it. Follow me at GrandmaMaryShow.com. I'll definitely follow you back. I like friends. Maybe we can play bunco.